Gotta make a change. Gotta make a change. Not sure what change I am thinking of making in regards to my playstyle, but holy fuck. I can't keep starting off going down to near zero, and then a lot of the times I don't actually save it. The video ends, and I gotta depot my own shit to record it. Because sometimes I send it to staff, and they're like, "This is a 20-second video. We gave you a 1K fill. How the fuck is it a 20-second video? That's that's 50 fucking bucks a second. Pretty expensive stuff. Pretty expensive stuff. Anyway, we save it. I should be done. I should get off upgrade because holy shit, I am not the brightest. We'll dick around a little bit longer. Maybe a little bit too long. Go back down to 800, but then we will leave. We will leave finally. I'm gonna go to my own cases. Curt per 1%. The tried and true, the old reliable. Not pretty good. One hit though. One hit. Could be the karambit. Probably not. I've gotten the karambit so much. The math, I'm looking at the board right now. The math says M9 bayonet. We get that. Shouldn't be too upset. 1% so 1%. So we'll go for a back to back. Probably won't happen. Whatever. Okay. Done with that. On to 3.5% Curt per. Hit on there. We lost a little bit in between. I just cut that right the fuck out. Whatever. That would have been another 1% ticket. That would have been another 1% ticket. So a little bit annoyed. Not too upset though. Can't be too annoyed. That's not good. I can be a little bit pissy about that. Probably gonna stop doing this. The solo unboxings. I should definitely call it here at one point or another. And we do. After we lose a little bit more off camera. One upgrade though. Back over the line. I promise, pinky promise, we're gonna change it up. We're not just gonna keep doing this back and forth. It's not even entertaining for me, watching it back. I don't know why I do it. Up to 3K though. That's tasty. No. Okay. That's probably gonna be it there. Nope. I do one more. Okay. New strategy. When I'm up, I'm actually going to put some away. Try to get a little bit of a better of myself because normally I get tilted and I just rinse it all. Okay. 1.5K in Bell, 1.2 in Stash. So the video's already going pretty well. And we are only 2 minutes and 50 seconds in. Do it all in. Not an all in. All in with what I have left. 30 cases. 30 official cases. Meant to do 3v3. Fingers slipped. What are you going to do? Kind of glad I didn't, though. Because the bot actually hits top ticket on that case. So I would have been pretty tight about that. Maybe we would have made a comeback. I forget how this goes. A4 case. That was an expensive case. I had the Hal pulled against me. And it was not tasty. It was not fun. It was not enjoyable. But I'm glad we did shared. I'm glad we did shared. That's pretty good. Is there going to be anything else? Maybe. Probably not, though. 10% falchion, 3 hits. It's a pretty bad case, if I'm being honest. I looked what's in here. Top pull is like 800 coins. It's that one on the top left. Whatever. That's the battle. 2.9K. And I have that amount stashed still, so we'll leave that there. I figure, we'll do a tiny bit more upgrading. Then we'll be done. Just get the balance out to a nice round number. And we lost all the profit we made there, but that's okay. That was a miss. That was a miss. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Okay. 979, not the end of the world. A little bit below starting bell. Okay, these are 33% fucking spins. So really one of them should hit and none of them hit. Okay, cool. Thank God we stashed. Thank God we stashed. Code is Curt per.